Welcome everybody. Looks like we have a version change detected, and of course we get this warning, and this is version 1.56.1.10s. So we're going to see if we have to do anything with the mods, and hopefully we won't, but we might lose our spot from the last video. So let's check and see. Looks like Witches of Brackenreach. It's a new event, so it looks like we need 2 Brackenreach 3 times from Brackenreach 3 times with a total of 15 deliveries using external contracts and 4 types of cargo, Halloween treats, Halloween costumes, Halloween herbs and spices, and crafts. And we need to complete 15 deliveries across any trucking territory, 3 to and 3 from, and the goal is to discover the witch house, and it's hidden within the land of Brackenreach by driving to it. And we get a World of Trucks achievement plus an Enchanted Witch's Compass as a cabin item. The whole community needs to work towards getting 1.5 million Halloween deliveries. And if that happens, we all get a black cat hanging from the cabin, hanging cabin item. So there are portals, and you must complete at least your personal goal, so on and so forth. And this shows you the progress. So we have to discover the witch's house, and the bonus goal, hidden within the land, and you have to drive to it. Alright. Ooh, you get a spooky horn when you discover the witch house, and you receive a spooky horn vehicle accessory. Cool. So you have to accept the cargo. Alright, so let's see if... Yep, game change, so to avoid game save compatibility problems, our delivery is going to be canceled. And okay, the Halloween theme has been added. So guess what we're doing in this video? We're going to start with doing these deliveries for the Halloween and get the items. So we can't do that on this profile because I do not own my own truck. So for this event, we're going to switch to my other profile so we can do this event, and then we'll come back to this one. So we're going to go back to the title screen, and we're going to change to the Mad Chathu. And this one, it shouldn't let us continue. It should cancel because it did on the other profile. Or is it? Yeah, content change detected. Updating navigation data. Okay, so we have to pick a spot. We'll just pick Pendleton. And we're going to quick travel. And we are going to go to external contracts. And let's find a Halloween. Here we go. Now, This is to Fort Collin. But we need to go to Halloween treats. This is what we're looking for, one that says Halloween treats. Oh, but this says Halloween treats. Okay, why am I confused here? Aren't we supposed to be going to... Alright, well, let's... Maybe we deliver, or we get to the portal through there. Did I not read the directions well enough? Let's see if we can find a little bit shorter one just to kind of get what's going on here. Okay, let's do this one. It's a little bit shorter. Oh, we have to get it done in an hour though. Alright, well, let's do this. So we got more time. Alright, and we're starting in Pendleton, Oregon. Alright, this is the first video on this profile. Make sure our lights are on so we don't get any fines. This is the truck. It's a Peterbilt, the Cat engine. The passenger seat. The sleeper. Alright, let's go pick up our load here. Can I make that turn? Ooh, don't hit the thing. Supermarket, Walbert. There's the trailer, it looks like, maybe. There's the trailer. That doesn't look like it. Oh, it's on the other side. There it is. Don't hit the wall. before we take off, let's just take a look at the trailer. Make sure the lights are working. The horn works. That works. All right. Let's head out. Oh, I can't see the stoplights. It's probably because of that visor I have on there. So we go to this view and wait for the light to turn green. I'm going to check one thing here. Okay. In this profile, I have I think I have all of the garages purchased. And all of the people assigned out. I've been slowly going through and assigning 1 or 2 people from each garage to other locations because they don't have drivers to fill every single spot. Probably be better if we didn't start out in gear 10. So this profile is the base game. No mods. And with the base game, if you're not using a realistic money mod, then you get paid more for deliveries. And well, you just get paid more. You make more money per delivery, and then you can also advance a little faster and such. Which is why, as you can see, I have the amount that I have on this profile. All my other drivers are making me tons of money, plus the driving that I do. How many hours do I have left? 5 hours. Let's go a little further. And again, I'm using the keyboard to steer. I don't have a cool fancy setup like some people do, which maybe someday I'll be able to do that, but isn't in the budget for now. But I still enjoy playing this game. It's fun. I gotta get over in this other lane because this one lane ends and that truck's gonna move over regardless if I'm there or not. Get our cruise control speed on the screen. Adjust our view. That's kind of over. Let's do our view a little more like that. Still see the side mirror. A windy road going down a mountain. Ooh. The settings that I have the stability on with the keyboard are a little much. All that rocking. £78,000, 700 and some gross. So there must be a portal when we get to the end of this route. That we go through. That must be how it works, and then we deliver it to where we're going to deliver it to. Maybe not as much driving in the Halloween world as, like, say, in the Christmas world. So one of the nice things when going to, oh, you know what? Let's stop here and rest. And then we'll continue on. Get gas. Should have had the blinker on way before now. I think this is where we enter. Or one of the spots where we can enter. On my desktop I have a keyboard. I think it's a Razer. And on Windows, when the software is installed, it was really cool because when you were playing the game and you're gassing up, the keyboard would like flash the lights from the bottom up, and then as you filled up, it would move its way up the keyboard higher and higher, and then the whole thing would light up green or something when it was 100% full. It was kind of cool. On the Linux, it doesn't do that. Well, there might be a way to do it, but I haven't taken the time to figure it out. Let's see. Let's just pull in right here. Get some rest. Ooh, starting out at 2 in the morning. Spooky. Alright, I can roll. Oh, I should have looked. Maybe we could have gone a little longer. We'll have to sleep one more time before getting to our destination. Which is fine. which is fine. Oh, this is the exit here. Almost missed that one. Turn the brights on so we can see what we're doing. Oh, so as I was saying before, when you see the pause screen come up, sometimes you just have to press pause on gaming and take care of whatever is going on in real life and stuff. But that's a nice thing about the video recording software is you can pause the game and pause the recording, and then it doesn't seem like you're on pause for very long. And I could go through and edit out every single little pause, and maybe some of them I do, just depending, but overall it's like maybe a few seconds that you see the pause screen. And sometimes real life just happens. Oh dear. We got lucky on that one. No one was next to us. And when you're doing external deliveries like this, so it counts on the World of Trucks webpage, You can only go 65 miles per hour max. You're governed. Turn the brights down for him. And we have 12 hours. Oh, we might actually get there in time. Oh no, maybe not. It's 13 hours to go. So we'll have to sleep one more time. So when it said when we chose the delivery, we had like, was it 13 hours to do the delivery? When you're doing the external contracts, you have 13 hours real time to make the delivery to be successful for this haul. So if you started playing and something were to come up, you would just save your game or pause it, and then you could come back 10 hours later and finish the delivery in real time. So that's kind of nice. So it's nice to have that leeway there in case, real life sometimes comes up and you got to do stuff. So So I'm really interested to see what the Halloween world is going to look like. Maybe we'll have to drive around a bit and see if we can find that witch's house or whatever it's called. Starting to get light out. Oops. Stay in our lane though. Keeps the AI on their toes when that happens. I think we're gonna check out this other lane here. We're getting a little close to this truck ahead in front of us. And I do not want him to decide that he's gonna take an exit and stop right in front of me like usually happens. Every time. It's like before they are able to turn, they have to come to a full stop on the highway like this. we're gonna keep on cruising. See that income, 64,000 from that driver? That's from, that's because it's the default setup from the game. Alright, can we go in this other lane yet? Yeah, we can go back in the other lane. So we got 12 and a half hours to go, and we have just under 12 hours of drive time for this shift. So we'll almost get there, and then we'll have to sleep, and then we can finish the haul the next day. And I say next day as in game time. So in this video we can see the Halloween world. And once we fill the requirement for the Halloween stuff, then we'll go back to that other profile, the sourdough profile with the real money mod. Do not want to be behind these two. Oh, he's hauling two big trail, two long trailers. Scoot on back over to this lane. I know I didn't use my blinker that time, and I didn't look in my mirror, but I figured he would be farther behind by now. But I should have looked in the mirror to make sure, because sometimes cars will zoom up in. Oop, car coming there. Going straight down this highway to our destination. So, what do some of you truckers snack on while you're driving, if you even snack at all? Let me know down in the comments. Me, I would probably be chewing on sunflower seeds. Or something of that nature. We got a turn here. Slow down a little bit. Ooh, we are coming in hot. Little fast for that corner, but we made it. And now we gotta pull in for... I might have to adjust the... Oh, shoot. Stop on the scale. We're still at... Wait, wasn't the last one 78,000? Am I remembering that right? And now it's 79? Oh, because we got gas. Interesting. That's cool. I never noticed that before in the game, that it takes into account how much gas you have in the tanks too. More gas, more weight. That makes total sense. Wonder if I would have gone on that scale when we did that, stayed at that rest stop, if I could have skipped that one that we just did. It'd be nice if it worked that way. See, that one came in, it was 75,000. Good old Martin P. So, I'm probably not as careful on this profile as I should be if I'm wanting to kind of drive more realistically. So that's why I created that other profile. And added some of those realistic mods. Sometimes I forget to shift on this profile too. And even though the speed limit is 70, we can only go 65 because that's what they have it set for the external World of Trucks contracts. And that is just fine. Got 9 hours to go before we get to our destination. And I'm just gonna pause. Eight hours to go on our delivery. Sweet, we can bypass the way station. That's always a nice sound. A bonus. Sam B coming in with $61,000 after his delivery. We need to be over in this lane. Had to jump over before that car came up. A little fast coming around there. Oh, I hope we can bypass this one. Oh, it's on the other side, so yeah. We're gonna have to pull over. Oh, I can turn the blinker off now. Wait for that truck. How much time do we have left? 6 hours? Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going. The car came zooming on up. Gonna keep on rolling. I bet if we could go 80, we would definitely get there in the amount of time that I have left to drive, which now is a little over 5.5 hours. So we'll keep pushing it. That probably wouldn't have been a bad place to stop, but I want to push this 5 hours here, and should probably look ahead and see. We're going to be going to here. So there's plenty of rest stops along the way that we can stop at closer. We could even stop at this one here, or this one here, and deliver the next morning. Maybe not that one. Maybe we'll stop at this one. There. What? Why did the truck turn off? Usually when you do that and you go to the map and you do that, it just, when you escape out, it keeps you rolling. And this time it just stopped me in the middle of the highway. That is weird. Never had that happen before. Move over because they will pull into my lane regardless if I'm there or not. Probably said that a few times now, and it still remains true. Making some good time here. We'll keep on trucking. Should be getting close to our rest stop. I may have to change the setting on that stability part. When steering with the keyboard, it's just not as smooth as with a steering wheel. I think our wayside rest is coming up here pretty shortly. I don't think I passed it yet. So that black hat there, I have a hat just like that in real life. It's pretty funny. I think we're gonna go right here instead of that other spot, because then we can gas up. Then we'll still have a couple hours left here. I could push it a little further, but we need gas as well. You should have the scale facing on the way out. Gas up on your way in, scale on the way out. But maybe there's a reason. Maybe people do the scale on their way in. I mean, I would think that scale would make it so you wouldn't have to stop at scale along the highway, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. We'll let it sleep. Let's get there during the day. We'll sleep again. There we go. Nice, restful night. I almost went too far. Whoa. That is awesome. Look down to the right where the water bottle is next to the map. The water is moving in the bottle. How cool is that? I just noticed that, and that's probably been there for quite a while. It's pretty neat. It's a nice little detail. Alright, we got 2 hours and 7 minutes left before our destination. There's our waypoint we've added to the map. But I'm glad we stopped where we did so we could fuel up at the same time. So we'll probably have to delete that marker off the map because it'll want us to backtrack. But we're not going to. Yeah, I don't want to take a wrong turn, so I'm gonna. I can get the X there. There we go. See, that time it kept us going. Weird that that one time when we added the marker, it didn't. Good old Leon R. Bringing in 32K. Excuse me. Now, if we would have had like 3/4 of a tank of gas or diesel, then I probably would have just went to that wayside rest. And we could have stayed there too. This way we don't run out of time and we can gas up, and I think it was a good call. Stay on the main highway. We got 40 miles to go, 50 minutes. And we'll see if we go through a portal or not. Or maybe you have to deliver one and then the portals open up or something. All I know is we had to make sure to grab a Halloween treats one. And maybe I read the instructions wrong. That is always a good possibility. Straighten out my view here a little bit. It's kind of an awkward position. Neck was getting sore. Whoa. Stay on the road there. Get a green. Of course it turns yellow as I'm turning. Get a little bit of this view. Kind of neat downtown area. Oh, turn my blinker off. I think we should be in this lane. And we're going to take up a couple lanes because it's a tight squeeze here. Wow, what a entranceway. I think I'm just gonna get by. Wow. I can't see beans in that view. We're not even in the right spot. And we're going to be too far. We'll get it here. Come this way a little bit. And then straight back. There we go. All right. Excellent. We made it. We did not get any tickets that time. No crashes and no tickets. Ooh, nice. Okay. All right, let's read this. We got one total delivery, but we need to get to Brackenreach. Okay, so using external contracts, connected profile, blah, 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 and the community goal. So we need to figure out how to get to the land of Brackenreach. $15 Halloween deliveries. Here are the rewards. Okay. So Brackenreach. A portal to Brackenreach appears once you accept event cargo bound for Brackenhelm. Find it on the map and navigate to it. Look for the sparkles with falling autumn leaves. Leaving Brackenreach with cargo takes you to its destination. Without cargo, it's a random city for a new job. Okay, so we have to specifically choose one where it goes to Brackenreach. Okay, we can do that. And then we have to do 15 deliveries wherever. And I'm guessing the ones to and from Brackenreach count as the deliveries. All right. So I bet if we type... There we go. That's what I should have done the first time. And then there's the portals there. All right. Well, we did our first Halloween treat load. We have 15, 21 more to go, or 15, depending on, or 14 rather, depending on how we do that. We just go to Brackenreach each time, to and from, and get that goal. And we will be going to Brackenreach on the next video. Thank you for joining more Cowbell Gaming. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you all in the next video. Thank you very much, and take care.